wreck, your hands are going to take a beating, and no one wants bleeding palms. Protecting against that is reason enough alone to make motorcycle gloves an essential part of your riding kit. But they also provide you reliable grip at the controls, and they'll keep you cozy in bad weather. If you don't know where to start, we're here to help. We've got information on fit, construction, and materials that you're going to need to get a set you'll love in our motorcycle glove guide. Size is generally determined in one of two ways. If you're measuring width, take a soft tape and lay it flat on the table, and then place your hand palm side down on the tape to see where you land. For the circumference, take the soft tape and wrap it around the widest part of your hand, and be sure to reference the manufacturer's sizing chart. You want a glove to be snug but not restrictive, so you can maintain your ability to manipulate the controls on the bike. But know that leather has a tendency to break in a little bit, so even if it feels a little bit tight at first, give it some time and it'll likely break in a little bit from where you started. Textile doesn't break in the same as leather, so you're going to want to make sure that fit is spot on from the start if you opt for a pair of textile gloves. You want to make sure you get a well-fitting glove because gloves that are too tight can restrict blood flow, cause discomfort or cramps even. Motorcycle gloves come in leather, textile, or a combination of both. Leather gloves provide superior abrasion resistance, but they can deteriorate in wet conditions. Leather gloves also tend to keep your hands a bit warmer than textile options. Textile gloves run the gamut from breathable mesh all the way to weather-protecting Gore-Tex. You do lose a little bit of abrasion resistance with a textile glove, but you often get better weather protection. Materials are a big part of what you need to consider when you go to buy a pair of gloves, but you also need to think about the retention system, the airflow provided, and any potential creature comforts that you might be looking for. As for the cut of a glove, they largely come in either short cuff, mid cuff, or gauntlet designs. Short cuff gloves terminate at the wrist, though there are increasingly more mid-cuff options that provide a little bit more wrist protection without getting to be the full length of a gauntlet-style glove. Some of the pros of a short cuff glove include flexibility, affordability, lightness, and generally a more casual design. Some cons of short cuff gloves include the fact that if your sleeve rolls up in the event of a crash, you have less protection than with a gauntlet style, and they generally don't offer the same degree of weather protection as some of the gauntlet options on the market. Gauntlet style gloves extend past the wrist up the forearm and are worn over the jacket. This design style includes MotoGP level race-ready gloves, advanced touring gloves, and simpler options as well. Some pros of gauntlet-style gloves can be enhanced impact protection and weather defense, along with a broader selection of advanced features. Some cons of gauntlet-style gloves include a more restricted feel on the bike and generally a higher price tag. Gloves often have some bonus features as well. Some gauntlet-style touring gloves feature a squeegee on the finger to make wiping rain off the visor easier. Race-style gauntlet gloves will often have stretch material in certain areas, palm sliders, hard knuckle protection, additional hard impact protection on the fingers, padding, and a more robust retention system. There are a lot of options in both gauntlet and short cuff that are touchscreen compatible. Ventilation design varies from glove to glove as well, some with generous perforations throughout to keep your hands cool in the warm, while others will feature insulation inside to keep your hands warm when things are cold. There are short and mid-cuff options out there as well with advanced impact protection in case you want the flexibility without sacrificing safety. As with any fresh motorcycle kit, take stock of your ride style and your needs. Know what your size is according to each manufacturer's recommendation, and don't settle for fit that's anything less than perfect. Know too that there are many color options out there to choose from. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave us a comment and be sure to subscribe to Riders Domain for more motorcycle videos.